should be a great fight! Are you ready? Let's go!
You know I'm going to win, so there's no point in watching the fight. The previous battlefield was too small to contain their fight, so they moved.
Fight it out!
A standard attack. Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. They might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. I'm just quite impressed how merciless that attack was. You really are careful if you're getting caught into this kind of a lead. There's no need to take damage from attacks that weak. Finishing them off with this one attack. You survive. You're going to continue that strong attack together? It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. You can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make them. It's easy to get careless when your enemy's far away, isn't it? One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Watch this much. So it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. Guess there's no such thing as a dirty fight.
Stop!
That was a bad attack. One heavy attack isn't enough to make them suffer. Time to see how this fight ends. Evenly matched. There must be some way to tip the scales. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off.
Useless!
Imbecile!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off.
Pitiful!
No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. I've been using this as a setup for their next attack.
Escape is futile!
Smart thinking. Let's hope that move pays off. I've watched this much, so it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. That's how it's done. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. Now I have no idea how this fight's going to end. Here it comes. This is a serious fight. Who cares if they cause a little destruction? You've lost one of your teammates. Time to fight as if you never needed them. Of course they would deflect that. You really are carefree if you're getting cocky over this kind of a lead. That might have done some damage, but it's still too weak to finish things off. That didn't do enough damage to warrant giving up. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. That wasn't a bad attack. Quit holding back and hit him with all you've got.
Prepare to be vaporized! You dare oppose me?
You can't find holes in your enemy's defense, then you have to make them.
Fantastic!
The real fun starts now.
This will end you.
That's how it's done. If they miss this, the next attack will decide the match. I'm actually quite impressed how merciless that attack was. Time to see how this fight ends. The real fight starts now. Those that only get dominated by their opponent shouldn't even enter the fight. I shall grant you any one win. The match isn't over yet. If it were me, I'd be able to turn things around. No one said your opponent wouldn't attack from behind. I've watched this much, so it'd be nice to see some sort of dramatic comeback. Actually, boy, it looks like you're able to win this one, but it's far from over. Super Saiyan Blue. Quit holding back and hit him with all you've got. Over here. Oh, what's so surprising about them destroying a few rocks here and there? Battles aren't won based on the number of remaining fighters alone. The real starts now. Here it comes. You barely won. You lack the power to keep this up.
Destructive finish!
You're Trunks from an alternate future, are you? Should I snuff the light out of you? Or make you my slave?